What is going on, Flowers? And welcome back to Hungary for Success with me, FoggyPlays, on FM21. Today we're going to be taking on Sheriff Tiraspol in the Champions League second qualifying round, second leg. And we're going to be taking on MTK in the league to open the league season, because you haven't seen the first game of the league season for a while, I don't think. Have you? I don't know. I don't remember. If you missed yesterday's episode, though, we've done a transfer update to the first game that we're going to be playing, and it's been quite busy. A lot of interesting things have happened. Not necessarily things I'm overly impressed with, but these things happen. So if you do want to enjoy this episode, do make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, because it makes a massive difference with all the interactions. We're trying to aim for 500 subs before the end of the month. It's getting a little bit tight. You know, just a smidge tight. But yeah, let's get into it. Right, fellas, so as you can see, Sheriff Tiraspol is the first game of the season. We're going to be taking our first game of this episode, and we're going to be taking on MTK. Why does this keep changing? So as you can see, friendlies went quite well. Beat Tottenham 3-0. It was a rotated side for them. We beat Dabash, one of our affiliate teams, 17-0. So as you can imagine, that was quite a nice game for my assistant manager to be in charge of. But for the first game against Sheriff Tiraspol, 5-0, Carlsberg with a brace, Mandira with a brace, and Gilmar also getting on the score sheet. So can't really complain too much. They do want us to play balanced. I don't know. I kind of... no. So we are starting with Perez in goal because, as I said, we're going to start Perez in goal. Vlek and Bordet are going to start as our wingbacks. Bordet because Maputa is playing at the Olympics. Indeed he is, as is Hidalgo. It's just those two at the Olympics. Medina and Barreto are starting as our central defenders. Zamorano and O'Neill as our central midfield. Gilmar and Carlsberg as our wide men. Riffin and Mandira starting up front. Saeed Awad at the minute has a fair chance of making it into the first team, especially with Grodem being out for another 2 weeks, having picked up an injury in training. So we're going to go into this game pretty comfy. 5-0 away from home victory in Moldova. Can't imagine we're favourites. Should be winning this one comfortably. I can't see us going any way other than us winning it. So we're just going to send the assistant. As you can see, I don't know if you spotted it, but we are unbeaten in the last 3 games we played against Sheriff Tiraspol. So, you know, we're a good team. We're going to be keeping an eye on the Dinamo Tbilisi Shakhtar Solidarsk game. Oh, Mandira's hit the post 4 minutes or 4.5 minutes in. We're going to be keeping an eye on the Dinamo Tbilisi Shakhtar Solidarsk game, because that is the one that will be deciding who we play in the next round. I think, irregardless, we should win against either team quite comfortably, because we are, we made it into the Champions League group stage last year. It's just, whatever. We've had 5 shots so far in this game. None on target. We have hit the post once, though. I firmly believe it is just the fact that the players are like, why would we try hard? Mandira's onside. Riffin with the assist, who's wanted by, is it Vorslaka or Vorskla? That was an awful pass. Their right back is actually Northern Irish. Just Northern Irish. Doesn't have any Moldovan heritage. Just Northern Irish. Just appears at a Moldovan club. I found interesting. Half an hour into the game, it's been quiet, shall we say. Gilmar goes for a jaunt down the wing. Gilmar. Oh, at the outside of his right foot. He is right-footed. And I'm playing him as an inside forward on the right, which I know a lot of people aren't a huge fan of. I quite like it. And Barreto's offside. Was Barreto the one that was offside? Yeah. Oh, well, someone on the... couldn't click on who it was. Somebody was standing in front of the goalkeeper as well, in a very offside position. So, either way, we were going to have somebody offside there. Yeah, pleased with how it's going, lads. Just keep doing what you're doing. Nobody is injured and or tired. Zamorano is quite tired, actually. So I might just pop him off for Johansson. Give him an little bit of a pump the fists and say, I have faith in you. He's motivated. That is fine. I did consider bringing on our Vietnamese central midfielder so you could have a look and see what he is capable of, but I've not seen much of him myself. He only played 15-20 minutes in the first leg. We'll see what happens from here. Sheriff with the free kick, and somehow they've called it offside. They're Northern Irish right back. Okay, there was 3 players offside. Okay, that's fine. He seems to be actually pretty decent. I did joke about him at the start, being like, "Oh, just a random Northern Irish guy playing in Moldova," but he actually doesn't look terrible. We haven't seen a huge amount of him though, to be fair. Karetic is going to come on for Medina, but we're going to swap Medina and Barreto around because Barreto is better at the old heading. Medina is 6'4", hence 6'3". I thought he was 6'4". Has he shrunk? Because he was 6'3" at some point, or 6'4" at some point. Maybe he has. I don't know. Interesting. Yeah, this is going to be a walk in the park. We're 1 up on the night, 6-0 on aggregate. Karetic. Oh, yeah, I was going to say that had to be a sending off. He body checked Mandira. So they're down to 10. 6-0 down. Yeah, it's not been a great day for them. Anyone want to bring on? We're going to bring in a Wad for Mandira, just because we can. He's come back from his loan and kind of looks worse than he did when he went out on loan. But we're going to keep him in the team, because I want to see what he can do. And I'm not 100% sure on my starting 11 for this season, which it's normally not the way it is. Because Carlsberg, what a goal! Carlsberg is definitely going to be starting. Carlsberg will start every game. Club legend Carlsberg, by the way. Number 99 since he arrived, by the way. He has been exceptional. Carlsberg with the free kick. Karetic with the goal. Puts it in the back of the net. I think that's his first for the first team. He scored a lot of goals for the B team. But he's just and he's not even that good at heading, which is the best part. He scored a header when it's not really his forte. Vlek goes for a little walk forward. Oh, he's bombed forward now. Puts Riffin through. Oh, he's somehow kept the ball. Carlsberg, their poor goalkeeper. Their poor goalkeepers conceded 9 goals in 2 games. But that last one there, that was pretty trash. He was less than fantastic. Definitely didn't cover himself in glory in that one. Still managed a 7.2 for the game. Interesting. I think maybe Werner might be turning around and going, maybe I'm not going to get a team bigger than Dorogi. The team that brought me through, gave him so many appearances. He said 120 something appearances, but nah, he's just going to leave us because why not? Salzburg have been knocked out by Shamrock Rovers. That is insane. I can't believe Shamrock Rovers have knocked out Salzburg, and we're going to be taking on Tbilisi in the next lot of games. Werner, they're still offering I think the highest offer we've had is the one from Antwerp, 7.75 million. Yeah, not enough there, lads. It's 10 million or nothing. So we're taking on Tbilisi. We have the home advantage for the first game. Dorogi find inspiration with Carlsberg. Superb in front of goal, buddy. 25 years old now. Getting on a little bit. So we're going to be back in just a second for the game against MTK. That'll be an interesting game. MTK expected to finish, I think is it third? Yeah, they're expected to finish third this season. We'll have to see how we do against them. Can't imagine they're going to push us too hard, but we'll be back for that in just a second. Right, fellas, so now it is time for us to take on MTK, and not much transfer-wise has happened. Pushak has accepted an offer from Slovan Liberec. potentially going to 1.5 million, I think. And Adriano's decided Man City is where he wants to go. Not sure if that's the best decision for his career, but that is fine. Changes for today's game. We have Tinoco making his debut at left back. And Oriola comes in up front. I think they're the only two changes. Yeah. Ooh, look at me remembering things that just happened. You'd be surprised how quickly I forget things. We have sold some players, but none that are kind of noteworthy in the first team. If they come back and defeat us at some point in the future, then I'm sure I'll feel like a big dumb. But don't think that's going to happen, so we're not going to worry about it. One thing I do want to do before we continue any further, press, and then just kick him really, really hard. That is what we're looking to do. Lukas Kovac, our ex-player, sitting on the MTK bench. So I'm hoping that Ivanovic gets hurt today because don't like him. Perez, that was poor. Milan Werner, to be fair to him, hasn't actually thrown up too much of a fuss that we've been rejecting a whole bunch of offers. But like I said, we did tell him 10 million and he could leave. Nobody's met the 10 million, and Madeira, it was Medina that got onto the end of it. Medina with his first goal for the club. It looked like it was Madeira's name popped up, but no, it was Medina. I just misread it. Medina with the goal. Hidalgo, interestingly, has had some interest from America, but that interest has already disappeared. When I noticed it, it just vanished. So we're going to be keeping him. Oh, Gilmar almost gets past the keeper. Valdimarsson did quite well to push it around. We are ahead in our game. Depression of Ferencvaros actually won games. Jan Melik has, after scoring for Hanvid. And we're going to go in at halftime 1-up. So that's fantastic. Pump fists, capable of even better, lads. You can improve, and guess what, strikers? I'm not happy with your finishing. Because I'm not. Tinoco has come to me after the most recent squad registration for the Champions League and said he's not happy because I didn't include him in our squad. But then again, we could only make one change, and I had 3 players that wanted to get put into the Champions League team. Which, I can only do so much. Mandira, you're having an absolute mare of a game. Awada's going to come on. Barreto can come off for Guitaric to make his debut, and I think we'll leave it at that for now. Suppose that seemingly this is our 3rd or 4th season, starting with an away game at the beginning of the season. I hadn't realised, but they seem to have made a big deal about it in the press conference, which, am I the only one that doesn't really care about starting home or away for the first game of the season? I know we start a lot of our games away, well, according to the media, but it's not something I'm overly fussed about. So keep doing what we're doing. Is anyone going to try and stop Ivanovic? Tinoco? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's the, tackle hard. Who's going to step up to take it? Brugman. Oh, Perez almost gets there. All right, we're going to go attacking. Going to encourage the lads. Gaston Brugman with his first goal of the season, because, not many people have played too many games so far this year. I don't think all the Hungarian teams are still in Europe though, which is fantastic. I don't know, did I mention we got a new TV deal in Hungary where we're getting. Oh, Medina just heads over. It's like a 6 million per club. Well, we got 6 million, so I'm guessing that everyone's getting 6 million. If we draw against MTK, we're gonna draw against MTK. Away from home, first game of the season. You don't deserve our stuff. That was not good enough, my friends. Point finger. Not happy. Not happy. Furious. I am furious with the strikers. They were useless. That was a pretty boring game. I apologize. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip that. All the games that were played today ended in draws. Interesting. Josefin, another player that I passed up on because I didn't think he was good enough to play for us. Werner, Argentinos Junior are getting close. 7 million. Still going to be a big no from me. We really should have won that game. 22 shots. Tinoco and Gitarik make their debuts. Gilmar's now one appearance away from getting a 4,100 pay increase. Perez reveals how angry I was, which, yeah, to be fair, I was pretty pissed. The next episode, perfect. We're going to take on Dinamo Tbilisi in the second leg of the third qualifying round, and we're going to be taking on FmGreeno in the league. For the the groups for next season, we've 2 teams making it into the Champions League, and prize money is rocketing up because we were getting about 650,000 last year, or for up until this season. For the winners, we're getting 2.15 million because we have increased the reputation of this league so much recently. So the league winners get into the Champions League third qualifying round. Second place get into the second qualifying round, which is better. That's where we're starting already. But the Europa League gets third qualifying round, and then there's 2 places for the Europa Conference League, depending on the Hungarian Cup. 2 of them depend on the Hungarian Cup. Interesting. But that means that there's going to be 5 teams making it into Europe for next season. We've moved up to 19th, but the Hungarian league thing has us 14th, I think it is, in the world. So that's not too bad, or is it higher? I don't remember. But either way, we've helped progress the Hungarian division quite substantially since we started, and long may it continue. If you have enjoyed this episode, do make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share with all of your friends, and make sure to come back tomorrow for the game against Dinamo Tbilisi and FmGreeno, where hopefully we'll be undefeated and into the playoff round in the Champions League. So again, thank you very much for watching, fellas, and I'll see you in the next one.